Hey, Tim Kerley here with your Friday FAQ, and this week's question is, can an LLC get a mortgage? And what we're really talking about here is, can an LLC get a residential mortgage? And I guess to take it a step further, can they get a residential mortgage through one of the agency investors like Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, or a government loan, FHA, VA, and USDA? Well, the short answer to the question is no. Those agencies will only lend to a natural person, a human being. So an LLC you cannot get a residential mortgage in the name of an LLC. That further extends to the titling of a property. Now, for as many years as I've been in this business, you can only title property in the name of a natural person, or in some cases, in the name of a living trust. And that's still the case. So when you go to closing, you cannot have the property. For instance, if you were buying, let's say, an investment property and you had an LLC set up that you wanted to hold the deeds in to protect yourself for liability reasons or whatever, you can't do that with a normal, let's say, conventional mortgage. However, I'll bring you some news today. There has been a slight change to that from Freddie Mac, and this seems to have quietly occurred because I haven't seen any announcements or anything about it. But just looking at one of my colleagues brought this to my attention. Just looking at their guidelines, though, this is very interesting and a good change. They will allow, after a 12-month seasoning period, now this is just for Freddie Mac, after a 12-month seasoning period, they will allow the owner of the property to transfer the title over to an LLC. Now, they have some restrictions around that. For instance, the managing member, general partner of the LLC is the original borrower. If there are multiple borrowers, all of them must be members or partners of the LLC or LLP. And at least one of them must be the managing member or general partner. And then, like we say, it's got to have a 12-month seasoning period as well. So there's some other requirements there. So anyway, what this means is, if you buy, let's say, a rental property and you ultimately want to hold it in an LLC, if you're doing a Freddie Mac loan, you can switch the title over after that 12-month seasoning period without triggering the due on transfer clause. So anyway, that's pretty good to know. And again, it's a quiet change, one that we didn't know about, but something that would be good for you to be aware of as you're talking with your clients. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have specific questions. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.